survivors. Welcome to the Soul Station. Let me put my earbuds in. Hopefully they're still on. Hope everyone is starting out with a pretty good new year. Okay, I'm not too particularly crazy about the 2023. Seems like a continuation of 2022. Nonetheless, we gotta keep on pushing. So hope all of you are doing well, and welcome to the Soul Special. If this is your first time, thank you so much for dropping by. For those of you who are familiar with me, well, you know what's been going on. I've been evolving, you know what I'm saying? So been trying to really figure out where my lessons and teachings and forecasts fit. So, you know, I've been playing with the title quite a bit, and I may be reverting back to Spirit Speaks. I'm just still trying to work it out. That's what we do. Maybe that's what's going on with you. In fact, survivors, I have 2 songs for you. Now, for you R&B listeners, you know the song by, I think it's Teams. I might be falling deep. I might be falling deep. What's falling deep? It's called Free Mind. Free Mind. Okay, it's called Free Mind. I might be falling deep. I think that's what she's saying. I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to fight for my earnings. The fear in my mind is a warning, praying to the one you rely in. I've been wondering all day, I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. I think I'm saying it in the right beat. And behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me, fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane, my mind running to the other side. When it's time to live my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need right here. I really need time now. I really need a free mind now. I really need mind now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I really need a free mind now. I really need my mind now. Oh yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace when you cannot see. Man, will you desist if he cannot pray? I need to find release. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me, fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to live my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need right now. I really need my mind now. I need to free my mind. I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need a free mind now. I really need time now. Okay, and it goes on, and you can look that up. And then you have another one that was given to me. And this is written by a person named George Acosta. I don't know this song, I don't think, but it came to me, and I think it kind of falls in line with Free Mind. Cupid shot an arrow like a bolt out of the blue, led me blindfolded, awoke this spirit I once knew. Sunlight flickers, memories laying dormant in the mind. Baby, if you never look, then baby, you'll never find. It's these illusions that haunt my soul. But baby, when you feel it, then baby, you'll know. I'm caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, stuck between a rock and a hard place, baby. Just like a boat awaiting, all tired up at the shore. I'm so held back, baby, that's for sure. Now that I've fallen deep, light up your beacon, answer these questions. Turn every tear into a star, guide me home, falling. I'm caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, stuck between a rock and a hard place, baby. just like a boat awaiting, all tired up at the shore. I'm so held back, baby, that's for sure. Now that I've fallen deep. Interesting. So that's 5 minutes. Let's roll and see what your spiritual oracle message is for this moment in time, because I do not know if it's for the week, for the month, for the year, for the quarter. I don't. It's just for a moment in time. So whenever you get this vid, it applies to you. Okay? It's non-expired. It's a non-expiring message. Could this too many? Source. Just need one. It's a lot. When it's general, it could be talking to anybody, to quite a few people, to a lot of people. I don't know. Only you know if it resonates. Okay? Oh, there we go. Romance. You have romance, baby. And then the underlying energy is omnivorous. Okay? Omnivorous. It's somebody that'll eat anything. You know, they eat vegetables and meat, you know, and fruits. And you know what I'm saying? Don't turn nothing down. I guess when it comes to romance, omnivorous, this could be somebody that doesn't look at gender, you know, or even if you are heterosexual, you kind of just open to anybody. Like, there's no race involved, you know, it's whatever feels good, or, you know, whatever you connect with, I guess. Omnivorous, you know. And then again, maybe with this romance and this omnivorous, maybe it is about a person's diet, you know. Maybe you're somebody that has a particular diet and they don't. But let's get to the root of this moment in time. Ooh, this is interesting. Your all over internal energy or events is I've. Your external and underlying energy is V. I've, thee. Look at this. This never happened in the history of Spirit Speaks or Spirit Vibes. Okay? Isn't that something? Okay, so all over internal energy deals with tending to or having the nature of, expressing tendency, disposition, function, and connection. Makes sense already. Okay, your underlying external energy deals with to challenge. Matter of fact, this comes from Mid and Old French, okay? To challenge, to provoke, compete eagerly to achieve something. In Latin, it deals with entertainment, or to entertain, to treat, and to invite. Wow. To entertain, treat, and invite. Interesting. Let's get you some planetary lineups here. Okay, we got the first one. You got 65, which equates to 11. So we're dealing with balance. We're dealing with disturbances, even. Ooh, this kind of sounds like, I think this was in Taurus. Deconstruct to reconstruct. Okay. We have a lot of heart matters here. Again, we're dealing with love, falling too deep. You can also, you know, you can be in love with your job, you know, with your crafts, you know, with your hobbies, whatever it is that you do. I see that there is certain roadblocks or certain things that are stagnated until you make a decision about what it is that you love, wherever this is going to. Okay, whatever you highly respect here. Something about a turn. So this is something about, you know, being able to look deep within yourself and recognizing whether or not this is the love for you, you know. Like I said, you may be having a romance with your artwork, you know. You may be just that involved and in love with your artwork, you know, or whatever you do in terms of in the workforce, okay? But I see that there is a lot of sharing and giving and blowing up, basically getting larger. Now this could also mean physically, because you know sometimes when, especially women, when we are at a good place, a good romance, and money is right, we could gain a lot of weight. You may be eating out a lot, so you need to watch that with omnivores, okay? These are people who can eat at the fast food restaurants and so forth. So you need to be a little bit more disciplined about that, or you may be working in food and beverage markets, okay? And you have to be careful because you're around food all the time, okay? There's nothing to be denied, and you may need to discipline yourself, you know, especially if you love your curves, you like your body, you know, you like your pecs and whatnot. You want to keep it in shape. But there's a decision to be made in regards to love. This could be a person, it could be with your work craft, it could be, you know, with your work or your crafts, your talents, whatever it is that you want to develop, because we have Saturn here. Whatever it is that you're trying to learn. Interesting. 65, that's your number for this moment in time, okay? 65, which is 11, which equates to 2. Again, that's doubling up. You know, you may have to do something twice. You did it once, you got to do it again. So we're going to do a LOM. These are my new cards, okay? Look like little fish, okay? That's because we're learning all the time. These are my pupils, okay? So we're going to get 2 more cards so we can discuss what it is that you need to be learning or majoring in. Now, to be learning, you could be studying this because you're in school. It could be, you know, independent study. Or maybe you need to study it because it's happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? Self-study. Or you may be going to school for these things. This could be some advice from the source that this is where your path lies, you know, where you should grow your career. I don't know. Only you will. Okay. You also have this, and you have the bottom. Okay. Wow, I came up with somebody else. So you have accounting, you have gardening, and you have urban development. Okay. So when it comes to accounting, you know, this could actually be dealing with numbers. You may have to be dealing with the numbers in certain types of way. This could be in-house, out-house. This could be for your job. This could be you dealing with the numbers for something that you want to create, because Venus is present here, okay? Because I'm seeing like a disciplined love. Something you love, but you have to be disciplined in it. You see what I'm saying? So you may have to keep better track of your financial transactions as well. You know, you may need to learn how to do a little bit of math. You may have to learn how to use a Tinky calculator. Again, this could be a field that you want to go into. Gardening or agriculture, okay? That could be something that you want to study or learn. You want to learn how to grow a garden, okay? You want to learn how to grow your business. To me, that's like gardening. Because this deals with a lot of cultivation. Okay, you got to know when to plant the seed. You got to know how to water. You got to know its level of sunlight. You got to know when to harvest it. There's a lot to learn in gardening and agriculture. Then you have this urbanology, okay, urban development. Okay, so you may want to get into the field of urban development, how to build and architect, you know, the land. Maybe you live in urban development properties, okay, and there's something to learn about that. I don't know, but you will if this is for you. Let's go ahead and get started with the conflict, challenge, or contention you may be dealing with in this moment in time. Okay, There you go. Scares little children. Now, that's a conflict. Scares little children. I don't know if it's something that you do that scares little children, or I don't know, is it coming from the news? Is it Halloween time? What does this have to do with anything? Because we did talk about the imbalance, the destruction of something. Whatever it is the conflict, contention, or the challenge, because it scares little children. I don't know, maybe somebody in this romance scares little children. Because kids know. They be known. They have that natural instinct, like when somebody ain't no good. How mamas be bringing that man home for the first time and the children just don't take to him. You need to pay attention to that. Because they be knowing. You ask them why, what is it? Like sometimes they be knowing. Scares little children. And it's, on the side of this romance, you don't want to bring anybody home because men can't get in unless you let them. If they in your life and you didn't allow them in there, it's pure crime. Okay? It's a pure crime. Let's see what is the blessed or the fortune that comes out of the conflict challenge, or contention there. It doesn't have to be with scared little children. It could be with anything. This is something that's going to work out for you out of conflict, out of challenge. Traffic jams. So we have Saturn here. I know we don't like that, but let me tell you something. Saturn rules obstruction. And I have come to learn when you are being obstructed, it's always a reason. We tend to get upset. Hell, you might find your lover in a traffic jam. It's a possibility. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Let's get to these cards for the sake of time. All righty. Only take what resonates. If it don't fit, please quit. Okay? If you don't know, let it go. Because Source will bring things back to your remembrance. Okay? If it clicks, if it hit, even if it hasn't happened, it's something to it. Okay? Your soul knows. All right? So let's see what's going on with you, fishies. What's going on, Source, with our survivors for this moment in time? What message do we have for them in this special report? Overall, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. We have an underlining energy of the 7 of Swords. So, again, this romance, this may be pertaining to the romance, okay? Somebody trying to be, discreet or I don't know why I'm getting distinct. Because maybe when you're dating, you have more than one. You could be romancing more than one person. It's kind of like on the sly. Somebody trying to hit you up on the sly. Trying to throw a little couple of lines to see where your head is at. Okay. Also, I'm getting somebody trying to put you in the know. Trying to let you know, hey, what's going on, Or did you know this is going on? But this is a hit up. Okay, because you walked away from something, or you will be walking away from something. Now, I don't know if this is permanent or not. A lot of times this is temporarily, but it's of no use right now. Maybe it's the end of the day. For some of you, again, some of you, this could be pertaining to a diet. You let that go a long time ago. You don't do that no more. You don't eat any and everything, and I see that you really are budgeting and balancing the books. I don't know if you do it in your head, if you write it down, but you're doing the minimum, okay? You're doing whatever's necessary, just taking care of what is necessary. And maybe this is a personal approach to your finances. You know, you're trying to do a lot better. Maybe you are used to shopping, or you know, just spending haphazardly just because you got it, because you see it, you get it, you know. And I see that you're following your heart on these things. You know, some of you, and even since Christmas, you're having maybe some your finances has changed, you know. They kind of diminished some. You know, for some of you, it's because you have left somebody or something, like your job. Okay, so your finances are not as they used to be. You let go of something because you're following your heart. You're following your heart. And maybe this is about going to school for some of these things, okay? Accounting, agriculture, urban development. You know, you're changing your career. And it's time. This is old. This is getting old. You know what I'm saying? You done been there and done that. And you feel like you're called for something higher. Some of you may be sort of, like they said, provoked in this V, sort of pushed or encouraged to take the next steps. You know, you hanging with the girls or your siblings and whatnot, or maybe with the people that you hang with at work, and there's a conversation being had. You know, and others of you are celebrating this leave. You know, like they're very happy that you're moving on, that you're doing something for yourself. Some of you may be going part-time though, to follow this desire, this dream to take up this course. Okay, or courses, because I'm sure with urban development you're going to be doing some, even with agriculture you'll be doing some accounting work. You need to know the numbers. Okay, for some of you this is gardening. You know, this look like there's a pack. There's a pack here. You're making a pack with somebody. For others of you, there is romance involved in this. Again, I don't know if it's same sex or not. It doesn't really matter to me. But it's in this pack. It's in this, whoever you kick it with. There is a romance involved in this. Okay? I'm hearing threesome. I don't know if that's now or if it's going to come to that, because this person either has somebody else in their life or there is another interest. Now, whether they like the other person or not, I don't know, or vice versa. It could be you and somebody else, you know, that you like, and you know this other person like you, but you're not interested in them. I don't know. Okay? It may come out of this traffic jam. And I tell you, somebody gonna meet somebody during a traffic jam. And this Mr. Lover man right here. But you know what? For somebody, this lover man is leaving somebody behind for you. I don't know if this has already been in the making or not. That's probably why they're trying to hit you up. Shoot, being broke is what's scary. I don't know if it's scary little children, but goddamn, this Five of Pentacles is like feeling broke, you know. But you're gonna have to do the numbers. You're gonna have to cut back and cut down to move forward. Okay, yeah. So the reason for this Knight of Cups energy and the Eight of Cups energy is all about building your future. I feel like some of you had a dream. Or I feel like some of you may even been able to come to a conclusion, you know, like You're unsure. But it's like you took a relaxing moment, like a bath or something, to try to fit things together, to see what to do, to try to come to a place where you like, where you want to make up your mind. Now, for some of you, you may have a father figure that encouraged you to move on your goals and dreams, to take the plunge, you know, and also this could mean security. This father figure, even if it's a woman, because you know, women, especially if they were single parents, they can see themselves as the mother and the father. But you have backing, you have support here, and it's allowing you to. This could even be the government, your local government, your federal government. I don't know, but there's some type of stability or support given to you in order to follow your heart, to follow your goals here. For a lot of you, this is going back to school, okay? Or even taking a course. But you wanna make your own way. You want your own empire. You want to establish yourself. But this comes after trying to figure out, putting all the, you got the answers, but you don't have the answers. You have the answers, but you don't have the answer. Okay? That's why I feel like a lot of you are resulting to this, the father figure, okay? To the entrepreneur in charge, all right? The entrepreneur in charge. For others of you, I'm hearing a promotion. Somebody gonna get back with you about a promotion, and you'll probably be doing accounting or working with numbers, or even working for like a federal government position that may be in the urban development departments. I'm also feeling like for some of you, there was something revealed, that you revealed something. And I feel like this person sees the picture. It's like they're giving you the go ahead. And you may be doing this for this organization, because this could definitely be an organization, you know, that helps the disenfranchised, the poor, needy. It could be for a church. But the books are very important here. The books, if we talk about that 11, that balance, the books are important. Tending to, okay? Tendency, disposition, function, and connection. I'm also getting this older gentleman wants to have sex with you. I don't know where that's coming from, but he wants to have sex with you, whoever I'm speaking to. He's got a lot of power, and he's got money, stability. He want to have sex with you. There's something revealed here, or something you've been trying to put the pieces together. It's almost like Source is hiding it from you, although you have the answer. But it's just not clear. It's just not 100% clear. I don't know where that's coming from. Well, maybe that romance is coming out. You know what? And speaking of scarce little children, this emperor, or this romance, whoever it is, it could be their voice. because it may be so deep that it's scary. You know, it's because, the emperor is commanding, okay? He may have one of those deep voices that when he speaks, it scares kids. And he could be, just as gentle as a bear. Hard on the outside, soft on the inside, but it's something about his voice. Whoever he is, he plays his cards, okay? He could gamble as well. That's probably why he needs you to help. He's gambling. Somebody's gambling. Okay, probably don't need to be confusion, the destruct to reconstruct, the rethinking the relationship. Like, we need discipline now. We're going to be together. You can't, I'm not against you gambling, but you can't gamble up all the money. You're going to put us in a poorhouse. What the hell? You got time for that? But this could represent some good news as well, some partnerships going on here, but there is some problem solving that has to be done. This accounting is standing out really big to me, okay? You need to learn or major in accounting, gardening, or agriculture and urban development. And I see that you are on both sides of your brain, okay? You're on both sides of your brain. Which one? You may have a lot of things that you would like to do, but you need to figure out that one thing that you would enjoy the most that can make you some money. Because you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be out in the cold, in the poorhouse, okay? We don't want to have to rely on anybody. And to me, this looks like relying on the government, okay? With the urban development here, okay? And some of you may be trying to get out of that situation, you know what I'm saying? When you want to come up, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. So that may be why you was falling deep, falling deep. And then you have this issue with the falling deep, with the romance issue. The other one's about freeing your mind. You gotta make a decision to get out of your head, because if you think long, you think wrong, right? Where am I going to start? What am I going to do? Who am I going to choose? Somebody's trying to, again, there is some type of sexual energy here, some sexual environment. You may be deciding whether or not you want to have sex with this person for whatever reason. I don't know if this is on your job already or not. Got to pick a path, okay? For somebody, the masculine is like, which one I want to call, which one I want to be with. Now, I don't know if that's you or the person that you're going to connect to, it's involving you, okay? Which one I want to call, which one I want to be with. Because whoever this is, they may equally like both persons. It's possible. And maybe deciding who's the better of the two. Something about standards here. And again, it goes back to disposition. Your disposition in the situation, you want to look upright. At this moment in time, let's sum this up, source, for our survivors. Yeah, because you're really concerned, like, income is very important to you, because this may be the place that you work where you serve, but you want to leave. You're ready to follow after your dreams, after your desires, after your heart. You ready for this? You're ready to go, you know. But you got to make up your mind. I might be falling deep. I think that's what she's saying. I might be falling deep. Maybe have gotten in over your head or something. I don't know. Okay, so give me a song, please, source. Give me a song. You got the broom. Okay, you got the broom. Might need to clean up your space. I don't know. I don't know if this is about taking a janitorial. It may come from a janitor. I'm also getting witch out of this. Somebody may be jumping the broom. You gotta clean up what you messed up, starting your life all over again. It could be for somebody as well came through. You gotta clean up what you messed up. Maybe you feel like you took the wrong path. It didn't get you anywhere. You know, you didn't make much income. You know, you didn't get much out of your career. You know, maybe you went to school before and it just really didn't pay off. Maybe some things are gonna be revealed to you while you're cleaning. You know, that's a good way of transing out. Hold 1 second. I just wanted to be sure I was thinking the same way. This broom can also mean good luck. You may find this good luck in this traffic jam or through this romance. I do not know why the scares little children fits in there other than what I've said. It's like, that's what my intuitive is telling me, but you will know. Because you know, new things can scare children. I'm also hearing is expect to have a wild night. It may be coming out of this romance. Expect to have a wild night. Congratulations. Okay. Let's get you a spirit guide written word. Spirit guide written word, please. Yes, good luck. Because you're sweeping away all the bad fortune, okay? Also, the broom to me, just like a vacuum cleaner, can also represent good energy. You know, good energy flow. You know, it tends to attract good things, positivity. Now, somebody may be having to go to a shelter because of they following their goals and dreams, you know, and I've said this a lot of time over the past few years, is, you know, the Asians, the Chinese have a saying that they encourage their children to get jobs, because when you follow your dreams, you go homeless. And this could represent homelessness, okay? It can happen, I know. Following your dreams. So that could be part of that fear. Okay, so your spirit vibes written word message says, powerful people cannot afford to educate the people that they oppress, because once you are truly educated, you will not ask for power. You will take it. And that's the great John Henrik Clarke words there. We talked about that education, going back to school. Maybe this power person is the one who's give you the support and the backing. You is smart, you is kind, you is important. Okay, this makes sense to me. Let's get you an angel message. this says. Angel message, please, for our survivor, sun, moon, rising, and cusp with Saturn and or Jupiter. There you go. Angel of spontaneity. Okay, so maybe you have to use some spontaneity during this moment in time. I choose to be spontaneous in my interactions with life. When we free ourselves from limiting beliefs and values, the spiritual energy flows through us naturally. Didn't we just say that about the broom and freeing your mind? Without the inhibitions that imprisons our minds and hearts, we develop an ability to tune in to the essence within people and things and dissipate the fears and emotions that block us from being spontaneous. The precision of spontaneity is something present in nature and flows as a gift of love. I may be falling deep. Y'all need to look that up. Her name is Team, T-E-M. So I know it. I know this song meant something for y'all. You know, when you're in this energy, you could definitely be falling deep, okay? It affects you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Going to this job. I believe this is somebody's job. It affects you like that. You know what I'm saying? But you go because you got to make the money. But you can really make a decision to move on what you want to do and build your dreams. You got the snow leopard as your totem for this moment in time, okay? Okay, so the snow leopard deals with courage, intuition, and creating karma, okay? It gives you the courage to claim what you want in life, facing the wild world of knowing your self-worth. Snow leopard is a master at trusting its inner instincts and intuition. And that's what was going on here. Okay? Just what do I do? How do I do this? Is it the right time? All of this stuff is happening. You're going through that. And that's a beautiful thing because at some point you're going to have to make that decision. You're going to have to make the decision or you could just stay here. All right? And I'm going to leave it on that premise. Thank you so much, survivors, for tuning into So Special for a special report. I can't wait to bring you another one, although I don't know when it will be. But go ahead and embrace this one and let me know, when things start to fall out. And hopefully I'll be talking to you real soon. Until the next one, Hotel